wasn't gonna go because I have this weekly checklist I told myself I was going to do. But then I thought that I'm only in Indonesia for another 55 days. That I will never get this opportunity again to go on a quick trip to Lombok, because from Canada, that's roughly going to be a $3,000 round trip flight. Where from here, it's only $200. You also have to take a look at it from a perspective that you're never going to be in this exact moment again. That if there is something you know you'll never get to do again, that you need to enjoy the moment and enjoy the balancing act of working hard, but then also having fun in the process. Because if you're not having fun, if you're not learning how to balance your life and then also your work and your passion, then you're not really living. But it's not a balance about equal amount of time, like, oh, if I'm gonna go surfing for 3 hours of the day, I'm gonna work for 3 hours a day. That's not what I mean about balance. What I mean balance is that I have my number one priority, which learning and creating to be a better version of myself, both in my personal life and in the business. This activity doesn't take away from this. If anything, having this experience will only contribute more to this larger goal, this larger vision, because I'm taking these fundamental values and vision for myself and just putting it in a different situation. So I will be time blocking when I'm gone, and I will still hold myself accountable to my responsibilities. And that's the most important thing, is you need to learn how to balance your commitments to yourselves and your visions, but also letting yourself live life. Because we're only here for a short amount of time. It's moments like these that really test what you're going to get out of this experience. I'm trying to not put too much pressure on myself when it comes to locking myself on a desk all day, because you have to have fun in the process. And one day I do hope to be able to travel and work wherever. So it's a great test to see if I'm able to stay true to my commitments and to these milestones I've set out. But it's times like at these that I do feel guilty, I would say, for taking a break. And I'm like this because I like to see progress in everything I do. But if I can turn the fun into progress, then I've hit my balance. So I have a plan for while I'm gone, is I'm going to keep running, I'm going to keep working. I've laid out what things I want to get done while I'm there, so that I'm still slowly working towards my goals. Maybe not as efficiently if I would have just stayed home, because I find once you have the momentum rolling, if you stop, rather than taking one step forward, you actually take 2 steps back. So with any decision you make, you need to be making sure that there is a step forward within it. And that's how I see balance. And I think balance has a misunderstanding, and I think every person has a different threshold and for what balance means in their life, because they have different things going on. So really there is never a balance. The balance should be making sure that all of your actions are carrying you forward and not backwards. And that's how I see balance.